What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Stank815, and I'm back with another video. Y'all new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, get notified when I drop these videos. So turn on all post notifications, man. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. Thank y'all for watching the video. I hope y'all watching the whole video, man. I really appreciate it. Smash that like button, comment, smash that like button, man. We about to get into this video. Today is the video about Birdman. Whatever you want to call it. Man, I used to be a big fan of Cash Money. I'm not going to lie. I used to be a big fan of Cash Money. I'm going to give my opinion. I don't like and respect Birdman on how he did Cash Money. I mess with BG. I mess with Juvenile. I mess with Wayne. I mess with Turk. I mess with Manny Fresh, you know. But let's get into this video. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation.
I'm on for me kiss.
So you kissed a girl, right?
Hey, I'm on for me kiss.
When he was young, his mama didn't want him around. He just kept coming. He wanted the life.
It has been revealed that most record labels in the 90s took advantage of their artists. However, none seems to have surpassed Birdman's record label, which allegedly happened to be a grooming factory for young artists. Birdman, whose real name is Brian Christopher Williams, was born on February 15, 1969, in the vibrant city of New Orleans, Louisiana. This city, known for its rich cultural history and music scene, would play a significant role in shaping Birdman's life and career. However, his journey into the world of music and fame was far from conventional, marked by early challenges and a series of controversies. During the initial stages of his life, Birdman faced a rather peculiar beginning. In the first month after his birth, he existed without a proper name, simply referred to as Baby by his mother. Eventually, his mother christened him Brian, bestowing upon him the identity he would carry forward. Birdman's childhood was far from typical. He grew up in a house perched above his father's bar, immersing him in a unique environment from a very young age. However, tragedy soon struck his family when he was just 5 years old. His mother fell severely ill, and despite the best efforts of medical care, she ultimately succumbed to her illness. This heartbreaking loss led to a significant change in Birdman's life, as he was compelled to move in with his uncle for a period of 2 years. Subsequently, Birdman's life took another turn as he found himself in foster care in Canada. It was a time marked by uncertainty and transition as he navigated the challenges of growing up without the stability of a traditional family structure. However, fate had more changes in store for him. Eventually, Birdman's father initiated a custody battle to bring his children back into his care. This led to Birdman's return to the United States and his relocation to the Magnolia Projects in Central City, New Orleans, where he would embark on a journey that would eventually catapult him into the world of music and fame. It was in this dynamic and at times challenging neighborhood that Birdman would cross paths with his half-brother Eldritch. This encounter proved to be a pivotal moment in Birdman's life, as Eldritch swiftly became his partner in crime. The two siblings would soon embark on a path that would thrust them into the underbelly of the streets, where they engaged in activities such as robberies and sales, becoming intertwined in the gritty, harsh realities of their environment. As Birdman matured and approached the age of 16, the legal system intervened, leading to his first brush with the law. He found himself arrested alongside his brother, a consequence of their criminal activities. Birdman's initial incarceration was a brief one, and he was soon released. However, this brief taste of freedom would be short-lived, as he faced rearrest at the age of 18, this time on charges related to possession. His second encounter with the criminal justice system would prove to be more significant, as Birdman was sentenced to serve 18 months behind bars. It was a challenging period, but his resilience and determination ultimately prevailed when he was acquitted of all charges, securing his release back into society. Emerging from this experience, Birdman found himself at a crossroads, and it was during this juncture that he, along with his older brother Slim, began to explore new horizons. Their interest was piqued by the emerging bounce music scene that was taking New Orleans nightclubs by storm. This burgeoning music scene would serve as a turning point in Birdman's life, gradually steering him away from the streets and towards a new path in the world of music. In 1992, Birdman took a significant step forward by signing his first artist, Kilo G, officially marking the inception of Cash Money Records. This label would soon become a platform for him to discover and promote new talent, further cementing his place in the music industry. He continued to seek out promising artists to sign, eventually eventually convincing DJ Manny Fresh, who was already gaining an underground following, to become the label's in-house producer. As the mid-1990s rolled in, Cash Money Records began to establish itself as a popular and influential record label within the vibrant New Orleans music scene. During these pivotal years, Birdman's life intersected with another significant figure in the world of music, Lil Wayne. Their first meeting occurred in 1991 when Lil Wayne was just 8 years old. Over time, Wayne became a familiar presence in Birdman's circle, drawn to the music and street life that Birdman embodied. As Wayne's talent as a rapper began to shine, Birdman took notice and recognized the young prodigy's potential. This led to Lil Wayne signing with the label. Around the same time, Birdman and Lil Wayne became too close to a point that Wayne began referring to Birdman as his daddy. Weird, right? Well, things became even weirder when Birdman and Lil Wayne began smooching each other. Birdman and Lil Wayne kissed on BET's Rap City in 2002, and years later on 106 and Amp Park. "I'm the only person he kisses," he said during his appearance on the latter. "Ain't no free we just roll like that." Birdman later opened up about the smooches when he appeared on Revolt's Big Facts podcast, attributing the gesture to their father-son relationship. In fact, he did so when he feared he might not ever live to see another day. "I always looked at Wayne as my son, because I was in the streets, and I thought this might be the last time they ever see me, because I was living like that," he explained during a recent appearance. "That's where that really started from. I thought that every night I leave, I might not never come back." Meanwhile, towards the end of 1995, a significant shift occurred within Cash Money Records. Many of the label's first-generation artists chose to part ways with the company, citing financial disputes as the primary reason for their departure. Some artists left willingly, while others found themselves departing reluctantly, leading to a series of significant losses, including the tragic death of one of their initial signees, Kilo G, and 2 other artists within a short span of time. This turbulent period left Birdman with only 2 remaining artists on his label, Lil Wayne and BG. However, by 1997, Birdman's determination and keen eye for talent led him to discover 2 new artists, Turk and Juvenile. These promising talents were brought together to form the rap group known as the Hot Boys. The success of the Hot Boys opened doors to a transformative development, a major deal with Universal Records for an astonishing $30 million in 1998. This marked a pivotal moment in Birdman's career as he continued to reinvent himself alongside Manny Fresh, dubbing themselves the Big Timers and releasing successful albums that resonated with audiences. Birdman's journey through the hip-hop landscape was far from over, as he remained committed to signing and promoting more artists, introducing some of the most influential names in the industry. As Birdman's career soared to new heights, attracting both attention and controversy, speculations began to circulate among fans and critics alike. Some believed that Birdman may have had a predilection for artists who were underage, raising concerns about the age of many of the artists he signed to his label. These speculations gave rise to unsettling allegations regarding Birdman's affiliations with the Freemasons and occult practices. According to some conspiracy theories, Birdman was purportedly an occultist who harnessed satanic rituals to achieve success and longevity in the music industry. It was believed that he had been leveraging his fame to disseminate a sinister agenda, seeking blessings from a malevolent figure. Birdman's alleged association with the occult extended to his purported admiration for Aleister Crowley, a controversial figure in the realm of Satanism. Crowley's writings have included disturbing references to actions involving children that have been widely condemned and criticized. It is claimed that Birdman's actions and beliefs align with some of the dark teachings attributed to Crowley, further fueling concerns and speculations. Evidence of Birdman's alleged involvement in the Freemasons was believed to be evident in the symbolism scattered throughout his music and music videos. The presence of a pentagram tattooed on the top of his head only served to intensify these claims. This led to many fans pondering whether Lil Wayne and other artists under Birdman's wing may have been subjected to AB or exploitation, potentially explaining why they departed from his record label or met tragic fates. Some conspiracy theorists posited that Birdman had a disturbing modus operandi. It was suggested that he would initially place his artists on his roster and utilize them for financial gain until they were no longer considered relevant. Following this, a pattern of alleged sacrifices would emerge, aiming to dispose of the artist once they no longer served his purposes. A highly publicized incident that supported this theory theory involved the alleged hiring of Young Thug's tour manager to carry out a violent attack on Lil Wayne's tour bus, an act that resulted in prison time for the perpetrator. The feud between Lil Wayne and Birdman reached its zenith during this period, seemingly influenced by financial disputes. Reports emerged that Lil Wayne owed Birdman significant sums of money due to what was described as financial exploitation. Additionally, Birdman aimed to facilitate Young Thug's use of the title Thaw Carter 6 for an album, which led to a public rift between the artists. This feud took a toll on their relationship, as Lil Wayne, once known for referring to Birdman as Daddy, openly criticized his former mentor and label head. The tensions between the two escalated further, with legal battles becoming a prominent feature of their ongoing disputes. In December 2014, just days before the scheduled release of his highly anticipated album, The Carter Fee, Lil Wayne took to Twitter to vent his frustrations. He expressed his desire to disassociate himself from the label and declared himself a prisoner, feeling that his creativity was being stifled. This tweet marked the commencement of a public feud that would unfold over time. Lil Wayne continued to voice his grievances during a performance at Vice's 20th anniversary party, further alluding to his dire situation. While specifics remained vague, his frustration was palpable. The situation took a legal turn when Lil Wayne filed a $51 million lawsuit against Cash Money on January 25, 2015. This legal action accused Birdman of breaching the terms of their contract by withholding the release of the Carter V and sought to terminate his contract with Cash Money, initiating a protracted legal battle between the two parties. During this tumultuous period, Lil Wayne avoided discussing the lawsuit explicitly, but acknowledged that the Carter V had been completed and was ready for release. He lamented the current impasse, describing the completed album as a jewel in the safe. Lil Wayne's discontent extended beyond interviews as he used his music to convey his frustrations. In a Young Money cipher released on March 14, 2015, Wayne took direct shots at Birdman, further escalating the feud. The rift between Lil Wayne and Birdman deepened as Lil Wayne publicly declared F Cash Money during a performance in Jacksonville, Florida on April 2, 2015. This bold declaration signaled Wayne's readiness to engage in open conflict with the label he had played a pivotal role in building. In early April, Lil Wayne transferred his $51 million lawsuit from New York to New Orleans, signaling his resolve to see the legal battle through. His dissatisfaction with Cash Money led him to sign a streaming deal with Tidal on June 14, 2015, through which he released his highly anticipated Free Weezy project on July 4, 2015, effectively using the platform to express his discontent with Birdman and Cash Money. On June 22, 2015, legal documents revealed Lil Wayne's attempt to sever Birdman from any future dealings with Young Money, underscoring Wayne's claims that Birdman had a history of failing to pay artists their deserved royalties. A highly dramatic incident unfolded on July 12, 2015, when Lil Wayne's tour bus was doused with drinks during a performance at Club Live in Miami. It was alleged that Birdman and his entourage were responsible for this incident, marking another dark chapter in their acrimonious feud. The feud took an even more sinister turn when an indictment, released on July 15, 2015, alleged that Birdman and Young Thug had conspired to orchestrate a shooting on Lil Wayne's tour bus earlier that year. Despite the incident being attributed to their ongoing feud, neither Birdman nor Young Thug faced formal charges in connection with the shooting. Birdman responded by filing a $50 million lawsuit against Jay-Z and Tidal, claiming that Tidal's release of the Free Weezy project was illegal due to Lil Wayne's purported lack of rights to license his music. Surprisingly, Lil Wayne and Birdman appeared to reconcile for the first time in over a year at Drake's New Year's Eve party on January 1, 2016. This public display of unity fueled speculation of a potential reconciliation between the two figures. Their unity was further reinforced when Lil Wayne and Birdman took the stage together at Club LAV, with Birdman publicly expressing his love and loyalty to Lil Wayne. This turn of events suggested that their bitter feud might be a thing of the past. On January 20th, 2016, Birdman posted a picture of himself and Lil Wayne in the studio, heightening expectations of an impending resolution to their legal disputes. Nevertheless, this truce proved short-lived. On March 28, 2016, Lil Wayne filed a $40 million lawsuit against Universal Music Group, seeking to reclaim profits from Young Money artists. The lawsuit also alleged that Universal had diverted most of Wayne's profits to cover Birdman's debt, stemming from advances provided by Cash Money. In Chance, the rapper rapper's song No Problems, Lil Wayne publicly criticized Cash Money for the first time since briefly reconciling with Birdman. While he did not mention Birdman by name, Wayne's lyrics made it abundantly clear that he remained discontented with the label. Lil Wayne's frustration resurfaced during a performance at the 420 rally in Denver, Colorado, where he famously exclaimed, "Cash Money" on stage. This public outburst coincided with reports that negotiations to resolve his legal battles had reached an impasse. On September 3rd, 2016, Lil Wayne hinted at retirement in a series of tweets, expressing a feeling of being defeated by his ongoing legal battles with Cash Money. He further elaborated on these comments during an appearance on Skip Bayless's show, Undisputed, where he vowed never to work with Birdman again. The legal battles persisted, with Lil Wayne accusing Birdman of misappropriating over half of the $100 million advance provided by Universal Music Group to Young Money. Wayne alleged that Birdman had taken more than $70 million intended for royalties, marketing, and recording expenses. A significant legal victory came on September 26, 2016, when the judge ordered Birdman to provide a detailed account of how he had spent the $100 million Young Money advance. This marked a significant step forward for Lil Wayne's legal team. However, the feud took yet another unexpected turn on November 21st, 2016, when Birdman called off negotiations with Lil Wayne due to Weezy's shout-out to Rockefeller instead of Cash Money during a performance. This decision indicated that the feud was far from being resolved. The feud took a darker twist when rapper Rick Ross released Idols Become Rivals on March 16, 2017, directly criticizing Birdman's treatment of Lil Wayne and other Cash Money artists. The song resonated with many in the hip-hop community, serving as a symbol of the discontent surrounding Birdman's leadership of the label. Throughout this tumultuous period, Lil Wayne persisted in his legal pursuits. On July 5th, 2016, he filed an amended petition in a New Orleans court seeking over $40 million in damages. The petition alleged that Cash Money had failed to pay him the $8 million advance owed for the Carter V, and that all parties were obstructing his access to rightful profits from artists such as Drake and Nicki Minaj. In the midst of these legal battles, Birdman took to Instagram Live to defend himself and his role in Lil Wayne's career.
This Lil Wayne, my son, I raised him. He ain't had nothing. I brought him to be something. Ain't got something.
Surprisingly, on March 11th, 2018, Lil Wayne and Birdman reunited at Club Levy in a show of solidarity, embraced each other, and publicly expressed their loyalty. A video captured this unanticipated turn of events, sparking speculation about a potential resolution to their long-standing disputes. On March 31st, 2018, Lil Wayne attended Birdman's release party for the Before Anything soundtrack, further fueling speculation about their reconciliation and raising hopes that a more harmonious chapter was on the horizon. Nonetheless, the shadow of controversy and speculation loomed over Birdman's career. Accusations emerged in 2017, alleging that he may have been involved in the sacrifice of his artist BTY Youngin, an up-and-coming rap star from New Orleans who was gaining viral recognition. It was evident that Birdman had harnessed his artist to advance his wealth and success with a history of manipulation and exploitation. Lil Wayne, who had begun his rap journey under Birdman's mentorship at the tender age of 11, even alluded to his mother's concerns about Birdman. Wayne claimed that he was subjected to AB as a child, involving a woman who was allegedly paid by Birdman to perform inappropriate acts while he watched. This disconcerting narrative seemingly echoed elements of Aleister Crowley's controversial teachings regarding children. Birdman's music, as alleged by some critics, was believed to promote a sinister agenda, featuring lyrics that touched on topics such as sales and the pursuit of wealth. It was suggested that he had leveraged his artist to amass a fortune, with allegations of unequal compensation and exploitation of his own signees. Meanwhile, fans have spoken on Birdman's alleged grooming tactics, with one fan saying, "I really believe that he did something to the Hot Boys, BG, Lil Wayne, and Turk, while they were kids. I mean, what caused BG to have a bad H addiction while he was still a teenager and up to his adult years? And Turk was also on H and Wayne was mostly on C." Anyway, that's it.
I'm going to give my opinion. Birdman, he wrong for how he did the artist on Cash Money, man. I don't know what, but y'all give me y'all opinion and what y'all feel about the situation. Was Birdman right, or was he wrong for how he did the artists on Cash Money and how he's still doing some of the artists on Cash Money? Y'all let me know y'all opinion.